Woo, it's beginning to thunder, and I'm afraid of lightning, so I am going to end this video.
All right, what we got right here?
Oh, we have some late summer. These
Cherry tomatoes?
cherry tomatoes. Yeah, see, I forgot what I was going to say. Cherry tomatoes. We put them in kind of late. So, but if you notice, we do have some fruit on there. Let's see here. Let's find the fruit. Oh, right here. Right there. Take a shot of that. They come in clusters.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very tasty tomato.
Let's see that again.
Yeah, very clusters. We got several clusters on there. We also had a mold that went underneath here, went underneath the root of this plant here. And this plant became sort of, you can see the leaves are not so...
It's coming back out, though.
Yeah, they're coming back out, but they're not so happy, you know what
So
I'm saying.
what happens when that mold, what happens when they go under there like
Okay,
that?
what happens
Disturb the root or
yeah,
what?
they go under there and they take out some of the root. They cut some of the root, you know, and it's kind of interrupting the growth. It's almost like when you pull it out of the ground and it starts to droop, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Same thing. So the other day I came out and put some water on it, and then yesterday we got that rain, which helped a lot.
Yeah, that rain helped a lot.
Yeah, that rain helped a lot.
Sometimes you think the ground is wet. It's just wet on top. But the water is not really getting to the root until you get that rain. Then you notice the plants perk up.
Right. Sometimes we don't leave the drip line in there long enough. We don't leave the water running long enough for the drip line to work.
Right.
So it wets the top rather than, you know, deep watering, you know what I'm saying, trying to say.
And I suggest anybody who's got a garden of any size to have a drip line, because it really comes in handy, you know, when you're trying to water. On those really hot days, you can't really use a water hose to broadcast water. It's more, the drip line is more effective because the water goes straight to the root. So I would recommend anybody to have a drip line in their garden.
Spraying water do more damage in the long run to the plant than rain. When you get the rain is more concentrated, going in the ground, wetting the roots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
What we got next here?
Okay. Yesterday when the storm came up, and I'm terrified of lightning, I take heed to the warning. When I hear thunder, there's lightning too. So we was talking about these tasty green cucumbers.
Tasty green cucumbers.
Tasty green, and yeah, they live up to the name Tasty Green. They are so tasty, and there's a thin skin on them where you don't have to deal with a tough skin.
Right.
You can peel them and just eat them fresh like that.
Right.
Or you can put them in a salad. So yeah, they're very nice and they grow very long.
So do they have that bitterness that some?
No bitterness.
No bitterness.
No bitterness at all. Well, these are the same from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can eat the skin and all, no bitterness.
Yeah, you can eat the skin and all.
Okay.
Let's back up here and let's look at these late summer squash. These are zucchini squash.
Zucchini squash, yeah.
I think there's two different.
Well, one of them I know is a black squash. That's what the
Black Beauty or
the Black Beauty. No, it wasn't. It just said black squash, and then the one of them is a Romanesco type, that Italian type of.
And one is your just regular dark green.
Yeah, they call it a black squash or something like this, but they're zucchini.
They're zucchini. Nevertheless, they're in the zucchini family.
Right.
Zucchini. So we put these in late by us having the drip line in the compost. You might have seen the video on the worm casting. All of that we added in here, and it just enriches the soil so well. Until, it produces very well. Here we have an overgrown zucchini. That's overgrown, but you can still make bread out of it.
It looks like we're gonna have to make some bread out of it.
Right.
That one is
Yep.
That's a big deal right there.
Right. So but they're getting out of hand here.
Yeah, we let a lot of them get like that.
Yeah. There's another huge one right there.
Yeah,
Let's take it off and just see.
Yeah.
You can also take these and grate them, and later on you can still make your zucchini bread. You can freeze it.
Okay.
And then you can make your zucchini bread. You can have it for like winter time. You can have your coffee and your zucchini bread. You can
Right.
add your nuts, raisin, and whatever you think of. Just whatever you think of. So anyway,
Tell you what, those marigolds are still kicking.
the marigolds are beautiful.
Yeah, they
I
did.
love
They
that
did.
light color in the
Yeah,
marigolds.
they did really well
They're
this
beautiful.
time.
Yeah. Oh, here we have. I forgot to say we have these newly planted turnip and mustard.
Turnip mustard.
They're getting there,
Yeah.
but then they also have bug holes, so I gotta fix that.
Well, I'll show you all what we use to spray. Some of the stuff we use to spray for worms and other insects. I'll show you a mixture that we use, one of the mixtures, and she'll show you
Okay.
something as well.
So right now, though, I don't believe that we're dealing with a lot of worms.
Not right now. It
We're
doesn't
dealing
seem
with
like it.
a lot of big ass
The
grasshoppers.
grasshoppers, yeah, they kind of,
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
they-
ass grasshoppers.
yeah, they in there.
So yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, they can be a problem. They can be a problem. They
They will eat up
and there's some, there's some stink bugs in there too. That's
stink bug.
yeah,
That's
I saw.
that's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story.
They're hard to get rid of.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
Okay. So, but anyway, okay, we have basil here that you can take inside and dry. And you can use it in your chicken dishes, baked chicken and all of that, and you will get that good flavor.
Okay, so now these basil, they have the flowers on them. Is that right, or
They're-
what's going on?
Yeah, they're flowering. They're
Okay, but
seeded.
that's not seeding yet, though.
They're seeding though, yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna make seeds.
So I understand that when they go to seed, that they take on this bitter
Right.
taste. Now, is that a bad thing that because they're bitter, or is that necessarily a bad thing,
Well,
or what?
it depends on what you like. I wouldn't want it bitter because I'm not used to it being bitter.
Right.
But
Right.
bitter may not be a bad thing. It may just be that you're not used to the bitterness.
Well, okay.
I know it tastes very good when it's fresh and add it to your dishes, like I say, your soup, stews, and all of that.
I know it smells good.
It's yeah.
Holy cow!
You can
You
smell
can
it
barely
all
touch
the
it,
time.
and it's just, man,
Yes.
it brightens your mood.
Yes.
Brightens your mood.
You can dry it on a paper towel, wash it.
Yeah.
Let it dry on a paper towel. Over time, it's going to dry up so you can crush it. You're going to crush it. You're going to be able to crush it, and then put it in a small jar.
I wonder if you can extract it, like, you know what I mean? Extract the oil out from it and make soaps and stuff like that out of it.
Well, I don't. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I'm from the old school. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. That'd be something to look into.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have. Yesterday I was telling you about the green beans.
Green
And
beans. Oh yeah.
like I said, these are your Kentucky Wonder. They require a real high trellis, a real tall trellis.
Right.
It's better you can gather them, harvest them, if you want to say that way. You can harvest them better when you got them growing on a taller trellis.
And speaking of trellis, go back and look at our video when we first made this trellis for these pole
Come over
beans.
this way, Kevin, so you can show. I'm sorry.
Go back and look at our video showing how we constructed this trellis
Show them out.
and what it looked like, when we first started and everything. Go back and check that video out. You'll get some ideas. But anyway, there's the beans on there. The trellis works very well. It's cheap to make, and it holds up, and you can see the beans for yourself on there.
You're right. You see the beans.
But in the future, though, I'll make it 3 or 4 feet taller.
Right. These are, like I said yesterday, I'm going to repeat myself again. These are big, but they're
right.
You can still eat them.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll sort them out. I'll take the small one, can the small one. And by the way, you can go online and there's some recipes, Amish recipes. They have the most simple recipe of all the recipes.
Right.
They're simple and anybody can do it.
Right.
So I'm going to take these old one, and I found this recipe online about just blanching them and let them set in the ice water after they are blanched. Blanch them for so long, about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Take them out, put them in the ice water, let them cool, and tray freeze them.
Tray freezing.
Yeah,
right.
They call it flash freeze.
Flash freezing.
It's
okay.
a quicker freeze. And when they freeze, they'll freeze individual. You know what I'm saying? Each bean is like
right. So you don't have to thaw all when you go to use them. You don't have to thaw all of them out. You can just kind of break them free and use what you need.
Yeah, you can. But if you put them like one in just the amount that you're going to consume in one day,
right,
they're not just stuck and matted together.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And so by doing this quick freeze, does it lock in the flavor
It locks in the flavor. It locks in some crispiness.
Crispiness, yes, right.
Yeah, you want that crunch.
Right.
See, you want that little crunch.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm old school, and I used to eat these when I was a child. And like I told you before, these used to be called string beans, and that is why. You see that string? I remember as a child I used to get choked on these, but I survived.
Now this is really one of the reasons why the Kentucky Wonder Pole bean is not really my favorite, because of that string. I kind of like the Louisiana purple pot a little better for myself, but this has that old school flavor that I understand why, and I understand why people like it. But that string is kind of what is the reason why I don't really like it as much.
Okay, you can't be lazy. You have to.
Well, see, that's a problem right there. It's too late for that.
Okay, all right. Okay, you can't be lazy. You got to take the string away.
Man, it's too late.
You go to the store and you look in the store now. You won't be able to get these at some point in time, and you won't be able to buy them because they're too expensive.
What do you mean? So what you got to do then?
You got to grow them yourself.
And you got to do what? You got to save your seed.
You got to save. You can save your seed from this variety because they are heirlooms.
That's right.
They are old variety, so you could replant them. You don't have to worry about hybrids. Say that word for me, Kat.
Well, no, they know what you're talking about.
They hybridized. The new stuff mostly are hybridized, and you
hybridized or whatever.
Yeah,
you say.
they won't do as well.
Well, they won't come back true to themselves.
They won't come back true to themselves. I'll take that back. They'll do well, but it's not what you want.
It's not. You're not getting it.
You're not getting the taste. You're not getting your old variety like this.
That's right.
This is your old. And another thing about the old variety, I said you can save the seeds. Supposing you can't buy seed that year, and you got the seed that you saved, why not save them?
That's right.
You know. So
in other words, to make a long story real short, anytime you can save some seed, save some seed. You know, the way things are going, anytime you can save seed from tomatoes, from heirloom tomatoes, heirloom beans, any heirloom you have, if you can save seeds from them, save them and replant them.
All right.
Because a lot of times when you save them, though, really honestly, they're better than when you get them. They're better than the first time a lot of times, or they're stronger depending on your soil and things of that nature. So always try to save your seed. Always try to replant.
Okay. All right. Let's get back on these beans here. Canning and preserving them for the winter. Go online. If you can't go online, if you're old like me, I'm 82, but I'm still out here doing my thing. So if you can get the youngsters, see, there's a reverse in age. We teach our youngsters things that they don't know when they're growing up. Then when we get old and forget, we got to depend on our youngsters to help us do this. Understand things. I don't understand things like I used to. You can tell me something that flies right over my head. But what I'm saying, the youngsters around you have all these devices. Good luck if you can get their attention. Good luck if you can break them away from them devices. But hopefully, if you can, get them to go online and show you those simple recipes for all of these nice beans and put them away for the winter. And winter come, you got your turkey tails that go in them, and they're just delicious. So much for the beans. Oh, there's one more thing. I told you yesterday about the fold. This is a fold here. That means that we didn't try to trellis them high enough. So you got this fold, and I'm having it folded over to find the bean.
So in other words, I should have made this trellis about 3 or 4 feet higher. Go back and look at my other video, like I said a minute ago, about how to set this trellis up. It's cheap and it's effective, and go and look at that.
Okay. Another thing we have is okra that's overdue. These okras are overdue.
Okra are way overdue.
They're overdue. What I'm going to do is come out and cut them off, the old big ones off. And you can't hardly use these for anything except seed, and I'm not ready to do seed for okra. So I'm just going to cut them off, throw them on the ground, let them go, wait for the new ones to come on, and then I'll start to harvest the tender ones, you know.
And by the way, this is Clemson spineless. This is an heirloom okra.
Oh, heirloom.
So you can save the seeds from these okra. And they'll easily grow 7 or 8 feet tall.
Right. And here we got grasshopper bites. Those are big green grasshoppers.
Oh yeah.
They come in this time of year and they just devour everything.
They make your okra look like Swiss cheese.
Lace work. Yes. Okay.
This is the guy who's turning our okra into lace work, Swiss cheese. This guy right here. All right.
Hey. All right. Well, I can see where he's done some damage here.
Yeah.
He or she.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He or she. Yep. Done some damage right there.
They'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, and like you said, this is crimson
spineless.
Crimson spineless okra. It's been around a long time. It's like I said, this is an heirloom type. You can save the seed and plant this over and over again. Yeah.
And people love it. It's a very good tasting okra. People
Yeah,
love this
yeah,
okra. It's
it is.
old school.
It went up to $6 a pound.
It is $6. It's definitely $6 a pound in the store at least.
In the store, yeah. It's not $6 a pound here. Oh, look. Oh, your bean trying to trellis, and look, they're way over here on the okra. Oh boy. It's there. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they like $6 a pound in the store. I didn't see much of it this year in the store. Here you got.
I saw some at the beginning of the growing season. Not really at the beginning, but kind of toward the middle of the growing season. It was $6 a pound.
Here you got more trellises, beans trying to escape somewhere. Look. Okay. Anyway, here's more beans. We got. I don't know who's going to help me pick and.
We'll have to give some beans away.
We have to give some away, and I don't know. I tell people my age to get out here, and if you don't have anything but some 5-gallon buckets, put some soil in it, try to grow something, because we don't know how this thing is going.
Well, I mean, look at it another way. Look at it another way for a young person. Beans are really easy to grow.
Who's young?
But I'm just saying, like younger people coming up, younger people who need money or whatever. Beans are easy to grow. You could join a farmer's market. You could grow beans and take them to the market once or twice a week and sell them, and make a little bit of change in the summertime. Beans are easy to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a way to make an income for yourself.
Yeah, and it's also a way to feed yourself.
And it's a way to feed yourself.
Yeah, you know what is really scary is that you got land and can't feed yourself. That's scary to me.
That's a real issue.
That's
right there.
scary.
Having land and not having anything growing on it is crazy.
Can't feed yourself at all.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you got 5-gallon buckets, and go back and watch my video about how to get 5-gallon buckets for free. Like, I get those things free. I get between 10 and 15 free a week with the lids. If you go and look in the stores, they're $4, $5, $6 for a bucket and a lid. I get those things free every week. So if you got a small space in your yard or whatever, you can grow just about anything in 5-gallon buckets and feed yourself. Stay out of these grocery stores and stay out of some of these ill restaurants.
Yeah, learn to prep your own food in the kitchen. It's fun and it's nutritional. Look at these okra. They are nice and tender. You know, they didn't get there yet. They didn't get
we
big
got
and
it.
right here, the nicer one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those.
So
look
these
good.
are too tall. These are too big for even frying. I think they're too tough. Frying.
Y'all, now we put this garden in about 9 weeks ago for a fall harvest, and this is what we got so far.
And it was 90 degrees all the way.
Oh yeah.
All the way. 90-degree temp.
Okay, and we in central Mississippi, and what is this month right here? What is this date?
September the 25th.
Okay, it's September 20-something, 24th. And usually we don't get our first frost until when? About the middle of November. So we still, you know, if everything goes well, we still got a month and a half to of growing, you know, this type of crop, summer stuff.
So let's go over this way. And we'll look at some. Oh, everywhere I go, there's a vine trying to.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness! Here we put down some young collards just to have some ahead of time. Ooh, it looks. Just to have some ahead of time. To have something to eat right away.
Yeah, they're coming along real good too.
Yeah, they're coming along pretty.
Yep.
And here we.
Now we had to put this. I don't know if you can see on the video, but we got a. I go up closer. We got a netting, because we planted these in here 3 times. The rabbits came and ate them.
The rabbit and the deer.
Rabbits and deer came right in here and ate them up.
In here too.
And I say in here because we are inside our high tunnel where we're getting ready to put a new top on here, but for now the top is off.
Okay, we put some yellow squash down. You got the yellow as well as the green one, but the yellow one is not doing too good. The crooknecks are not doing that well for some reason.
You know, to be honest, on this row, all the way down here, I've not been able to really grow anything, and so I'm going to discontinue this row, and I'm going to put raised beds down this whole row right here. And I'm just not, because that, you know, that when we get that rain, it comes in right here. And I don't know what's happening, but I'm not able to really grow anything. So I'm gonna put raised beds all down through here.
On it, it's a space where it doesn't grow that well.
Exactly.
Even with the top on the high tunnel.
Right.
Okay, here we got what's that? Okay, here we got some crookneck.
Yeah, we
got the heirloom crookneck. You see the bumpy.
Yeah, it's heirloom. That's right.
The surface. Those are delicious.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So
good.
good.
Pick that one right there.
Take it off.
Take it off, because I want. By the time I come out back out here, it'll be yellow.
Mm-hmm. It's already turning.
It's already, yeah. You see the difference in the color? It's getting old when it looks that way. There's another one.
It's still good right now, though.
Yeah, it's still good.
And we just showing you on video right now, but we're gonna come back and harvest everything.
I might forget this one. All right. Okay, so yeah, this is the crookneck squash. They're doing okay for this time of year, but they could be doing better.
Yeah, I'm not really excited about the progress.
So we added some vegetable tone, garden tone.
Garden tone. We use garden tone on them.
About a week ago, and you can see some improvement in the color, you know, in the height.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were a lot weaker at first. So.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, they're looking much better. And here we rescued some pepper from the other garden. So he took everything out of the other garden and we put it in up here, up in the. This space is called valuable space because it grows vegetables well, and we got the compost and stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? We got the water line in it.
Right.
So yeah. This is our valuable space for now, you know. So all of it is valuable, but we just say under this canopy or in the high tunnel is valuable. And so, yeah, and these are old tomatoes that we rescued too.
Yeah, these are some kind of like some straggler tomatoes we had. And really, honestly, I didn't think they would do anything, but they have tomatoes on them, some of them. Mm-hmm. And I'll zoom in and show you that. Where is that? Okay, right here.
And this one is called a big beef.
This is a big beef.
Yeah, it's a working horse. Yeah, I mean, it be just loaded with tomatoes. It's the best tomato you can grow in the South here, and the taste is like the old-fashioned variety. But the big beef is not that old.
And it's a hybrid.
Yeah, it's a hybrid, but they call it commercial heirloom tomato. So
right.
Yeah, but it's good though.
I tell you what, it's a great market tomato.
Yeah.
The people at the farmers market love it every year when I bring it.
Yeah.
When we bring it to the market, people love it. So it's not so try big beef in your garden. It's a serious tomato to have. It's very hard to kill.
Yeah, it takes a lot of beating. A
lot of beating. This is actually not a big beef right here.
Well, what is that, Kevin?
I can't remember what the name of it is, but this is not a big beef tomato.
You can kind of tell it's not too
Yeah,
fine and structured.
It was one of them you put out earlier. What was one of the ones you put out earlier?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but this is not a big beef, but yeah. And I think this is an heirloom, by the way, too.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. This is a big beef.
This is a big beef, right?
Yeah, I know that's a big beef.
I got to get out here and prune them a little bit, shape them up. But yeah, the tomatoes are on them, and they're looking okay. They're looking okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's some more pepper. I think this is cayenne pepper.
Got some cayenne pepper here.
Cayenne pepper, and we have something over here that I don't remember what it is.
You know, I know I had some poblano.
That looks like.
And I think that's what this is.
That's right.
So if anybody in the comments got any recipes or any ideas for what to do with poblanos, please let us know, because we'll try it.
Well, let's go over here by the habanero. Then you can ask again about the recipe. Well, now here's another pepper Kevin is growing, and I don't know why. Because they fall off, and he tells me he's got a recipe for them. He's going to dry them. He's going to do this or that. We'll wait and see.
Well, this is the habanero, and my plan is to dry them out, maybe dehydrate them or whatever, dry them out some sort of way, and make powder, you know, like I don't know, spices out of them, or powder or something, I don't know, or make some salsas or radishes or something out of them.
You can ask anybody if they have any, you know.
Yeah, and if anybody has any ideas what to do with them, let us know. Because I mostly grow them just because of how they look, really. But I know that they're expensive in the store. They're very expensive if you try to buy them out the store. So.
Okay, here's another mistake. I ordered Georgia collards, Southern Georgia collard. Maybe I should have put the word Southern off, took that off. Because what they sent me was something other than the regular Georgia collard. I've had this before. It grows tall, got big wide leaf, but it's more of a kale than it is a collard. So you got to be aware of that.
It's more of a kale than it is a collard.
Yeah, it looks more like a kale than it do a collard.
But is it a collard though?
You know, they call it a collard. I don't know why these companies call it collard. I
mean, does it eat like a collard or?
It eat like a turnip, a mustard or something.
Okay, well that's good too though, right?
It's good. Yeah, it's good to have. I mean, if you want to grow this thing here, they grow out fast.
But it's just not like your Georgia collard.
No, it won't stand up to the cold like the regular collard.
Okay, so let me ask you this: you got them all on the ground like that. Why people will want to know why is that on the ground like that? Why are they so close together on the ground like that? What's the plan? Oh,
the plan, if they were collards, I was going to take them out one by one and transplant them in my garden, in the other garden, which we'll show you the other garden.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a look at it. So let me put this here, okay. Oh, look at all of these pears.
And wild pears.
They are everywhere. Okay, this is.
Let's go ahead.
Let's shoot it from here so you can see the angle of the pepper. This is my son Kevin did a terrace this year. because as you can see, you got this.
It's on a
hill.
slope.
You got a hill. It's on a hill and it's like unlevel. You know, it's called a slant hill. And he put these boards here so when we get these big rains, it washes. You know,
It won't
what
wash.
he's trying to prevent the washing of the road, and most time the road is washed away. You know, you got big cuts in the road because the water has to go somewhere. So anyway, this is new. I used to see my father do it when I was a kid, but he didn't have the boards and all of the stakes. He just had the soil that he would, when he plowed the soil, he would plow in a certain direction, maybe around the roads, so the water wouldn't run and cut the roads in half. The water would go past the roads. They were sort of like in a, what would you call it? When you help me out here.
Like a ditch?
No, you're gonna put it where the water is like in the arch. The roads were like in an arch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I know the name of that. I heard the name of it. Like a swale? Like a swale, I think they call it.
I never knew the proper name for it. You know, this is the collar we set out about, I guess, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? They're looking pretty good. And then we got that rain. That should help them out greatly.
Oh yeah, that rain really did it.
Yeah. It's nothing like the rain. You can water all you want to. But until you get those good rains, nothing like it.
Now we dealing with a lot of clay in our soil. But because it's clay, that doesn't mean that the nutrients are not there, right?
That's right. That's right. What we do is we add other things to it.
We have to amend it.
Yeah, we amend it with other things, compost and stuff. So that help break down the clay part of it. But yeah, there's nutrient in the clay soil.
Right. You got to keep amending it though to change the structure of the clay, because otherwise it won't drain well. Right. So we keep adding different organic material so that you know, the soil won't close up on us. Right. And keep from draining. Right. And keep the roots. You know, you want to keep it loose. Keep the soil loose so the roots can spread and everything else. Right. Right. So yeah, so that works. Mm-hmm. That works. You know, that high tunnel got to be fixed pronto. Oh, put another door on there. That's so sad. Yeah. Okay. Get it taken care of. Here's another thing. I think Kevin might have mentioned about the pears that we use in the worm bin. They break down and the worms just love them. So all the scrap that we have around here, we also put that in the worm bin. Now this is something that we probably will be going to the worm bin. In a few days it's eaten, so you wouldn't know what it was. But anyway, we have this pear tree right over the tunnel here, and it just dropped pears everywhere. Some of the people have made pear preserve. I didn't try it though. But some of the older ladies around here made pear preserve, pear jelly, all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, it's good to have that. So, good to have all kind of fruit trees on your property. Yes. This just happened to be a wild pear, but anytime you can add any trees to your property, add them. Yeah. Peach, pear, apricot, plum, you name it, add them. Right. Okay. All right, y'all. This is gonna conclude this video. Yeah. And we are glad you stopped by. Okay. And we'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, what we're going to do is sort the big ones out, put them aside, prep those for cooking later on, and then we're going to take the small one and put them in a jar and can them.